One of the more special family traditions that we have around here comes in spring when we stock the pond with fish. It's a tradition that started many years ago when Kathy's late father, who loved to fish, taught our guys the way to stock the pond. And it involved a full day. And this episode that we want to show you, it involved half of the family. Some of them had to travel far away, hours away, to pick up the fish, and everyone was involved. We had to bring out the canoes. So we're going to bring you footage from a few years ago from a previous FamTeam show that shows this whole operation. And at the end, I'll be coming back to share with you one of my personal favorite outdoor traditions and tasks. So enjoy this.
I've been looking forward to this day for a few weeks now. Today, I'm making a journey about an hour and a half from here to pick up about 300 fish to restock the family lake. These 3 tubs are what I'll be using to transport the fish to their new home. How's that for a perfect fit? The last time I did it was with my grandpa before he passed away. He would stock it every year. I would grab my truck, and it was always such a great memory for me. So I'm gonna do today kind of in honor of Grandpa. And the guys are going to be waiting for me back at the house once I have the fish safely home.
I have been tasked with finding cinder blocks to tie to some trees that I'm then going to toss into the pond to give the new fish that Paul is getting a place to hide. Cinder blocks, where are you?
What we're doing is just kind of bundling 2 pine trees together. They're like 5 feet high, I think. And the idea is we're going to toss them in the lake. We're suddenly tossing like these 3-inch little like rookie fish in there who, you know, like into a tough neighborhood, and they're going to kind of, a lot of them are going to get eaten or I guess beaten up pretty bad. So hopefully these pine trees underwater, the idea is it'll give kind of a shelter where these little fish can hide.
How about I take these? I'll take these and we'll just hope the shed doesn't collapse. We won't tell anyone that I took these blocks, okay? Checking for spiders. So now, over to the trees. It's not every day you're told to toss some trees into a lake. Got all the stuff in here. And I just realized I almost forgot a paddle. I'm gonna need a paddle, of course.
All right, I found it. This is my first time here, and check out this setup. Isn't that cool? It's like a drive up. I guess take your turn once you're in there, give them their order, and we go from there. I'm waiting for them to complete my order. They're filling all the bags up with fish and oxygen and water. So I need to drive up now so they can load me up. Which ones are those?
These are the
catfish. The 4 to 6, okay.
Here.
Thank you.
One more bag.
One more bag, okay. Are these the minnows?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, the ones in here go to the main family property, and the ones in here go up to my lake. That lake doesn't have anything in it right now, other than maybe a few stray fish, but we've never put anything in there. I know we have turtles there, but the turtles are about to have some new neighbors.
Got my pedal. Now, I start trying to get this thing into the pond. I don't know for a fact that it won't sink. Hey, hey, hey. We are floating. So far, so good. Ah, this is hard to control. Surprisingly hard to control. Either I haven't canoed in a while, or canoeing with a shovel is not easy. How do I do this? I'm just not real confident that I can toss this off the boat, off a canoe, without capsizing myself. I really don't want to be falling in the water here. And I think that's likely to happen if I proceed. So I think I'm going to need assistance.
Yeah, Jude, what's up?
So Seth was in the pine tree ready to drop in the pond. I have him here with me.
Yeah. Have you tried going in the canoe with it?
Yeah.
And you're basically just concerned that the weight of the pine tree and the cinder blocks tied to it will capsize it?
Yeah, I wanted to see how I could do that without risking capsizing myself.
Sure. Why not just have like 2 guys and then have the pine tree tied to the, or the 2 pine trees bundled with the cinder block in the middle, and then you guys could just kind of lift it over.
Yeah, that's an interesting idea.
Yeah, it should be more balanced.
Right. So, here we have our pedals. And here we have Caleb.
Yeah.
Caleb's gonna help. He's got a straw hat on.
Yep.
A camera on it.
Makes it a little unwieldy.
Yes.
So what are we doing? Why do I have a camera on my head?
You have a camera on your head to have your hands free, I guess, for helping me.
Okay.
Together.
Woo! Slippery.
We need to together drop the trees into the pond. And I brought you as extra weight.
Thank you.
Understand?
Yeah. Oh man, it's wet in here.
Kind of too late, isn't it?
Yeah. Should have worn long pants.
Ah.
Ooh, that's cold.
You're feeling it in your feet?
Yeah. The pond's so high.
I know, it is.
Look at all those little goslings. They'll probably chase us away. Actually, it'll be kind of funny. Don't worry. Don't worry. We won't come closer.
We're just barely outside the range of, outside hissing range.
Cute little goslings.
Yeah.
So where do these little trees go?
They go about halfway between the island and the dock.
They tied, all 3 tied together? Like,
Yeah.
Oh, so it's just that?
Yeah.
Oh, it's easy as can be.
Okay.
Let's back up to it.
Just want to get this thing in the water. That wasn't so bad. It's a little too shallow here.
Go down. That's not that shallow. What happened?
The tree's still floating on the surface.
Go down. Here,
Caleb picked the spot, let's remember.
no, I mean, come on.
Caleb?
Okay. Yeah?
Why did it sink?
It's too shallow.
Really?
Yeah, I gotta put it deeper.
I thought it was pretty deep there.
I thought so too. Almost lost that.
Okay, about here.
Yeah. Ready?
Let's try this one more time.
See ya pine trees. See ya cinder block.
Deep enough?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh,
it's rising.
There's something going on.
It's rising out of the water.
What? It is rising. What's happening?
Caleb? Is that the top of the tree?
Yeah.
Let's go see.
You just planted it underwater?
Let's get closer.
What do you think? Should we just leave it as it is and hope nobody notices?
Yeah, that's one option. How about we pull it aboard, tie it tighter, and then cast it?
Do you think you can pull it aboard?
Well, we did it once. Oh, give me a home.
So far, it's been a good progression. First time we tried it, it was just floating on the surface. The second time, it was barely poking out. So hopefully the third time they get it fully submerged.
Why aren't we making any progress?
Are
you pedaling?
No,
Okay.
I'm singing.
It's probably
They probably know what they're doing. Right?
And the skies are not cloudy all day.
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna get these guys out. I'm at our property right now. I stopped up at mine first because the guys are still getting some stuff ready at the other place. They're still trying to sink the pine tree with the cinder blocks. So I want to give them a chance to do that so the new fish will have somewhere to hide. In the meantime, I'm going to get our fish acclimated to the lake up here. And these are some of the ones I'm most excited about. These are the albino catfish. I've never seen anything like that before. This is the lake up on our property. John, Mark, and I live up here. We just dyed this. We just expanded it. So it's more beautiful than ever. We're gonna get rid of all this stuff here, but otherwise it's a beautiful lake. So I'm gonna start with these guys. The smallest of the bunch.
That's a lot of minnows.
Yep. Okay, here come the albino catfish. Welcome to your home, guys. Enjoy yourselves. Should be a pretty good neighborhood. No other fish live there. Okay, mission accomplished on our first drop-off. Now I'm going over to the main house, and the guys are going to be waiting for me. Hopefully they had success with getting the pine trees underwater, and we can release the fish over there.
Pull us ashore.
Okay.
Who would have thought dropping 2 pine trees into the water could be so hard?
I know.
Yeah. Do I have a cool hat?
I have a cool hat.
Okay.
See,
Wait, dude. I gotta do another.
but doesn't keep the rain out of my face. That keeps it off my ears, but that doesn't matter.
Maybe it's just your eyebrows.
Okay, now there's a big splotch of water on Caleb's face. It looks like a bad blurring attempt.
Yeah.
Like Caleb's hat is trademarked or something. Or his whole face is trademarked.
It's so popular that people want to reproduce it.
Yeah. That looks like a much better job.
Yeah. Yeah.
There we go. Oh yeah. Tidy as a Christmas present. Well, we just bundled up these 2 trees tightly against that cinder block, and now we're gonna toss it in the pond for the 3rd time. I hope it goes deep enough.
What are your plans if it doesn't work?
Go inside.
And give up.
Let the fish fend for
I was
themselves.
about to say, yeah, let the fish build their own house. See ya, bundle. Oh no. No, just go deep. Go deep. Why is it sticking out?
That's better.
It's submerged by like a whole ½ inch.
I think that's bad news.
It's the trunks too. They're much more visible.
Rats.
Okay, so go inside.
Let's at least go inside for a little bit, okay?
But they would come back and get wet again, and
You wouldn't think this would be so hard.
no. But this isn't the type of things you have much practice with.
It's not heavy enough, right?
But it can't be. It couldn't be lifting this whole cinder block.
I mean, think about it in the reverse. Let's say you built a raft out of those 2 pine trees. It seems like that could support a cinder block, right? It's possible. So maybe it's just not enough weight.
Maybe.
There is one more cinder block there.
Well, we could just grab that cinder block, grab some extra rope, and tie it to it without even taking it out.
Whoa. Hey, that's a good idea.
Now you do realize if it doesn't work, then you'll have 2 cinder blocks and 2 pine trees to haul up back out of the water, right?
After 3 attempts to sink these 2 trees, it still isn't sunk. So we're gonna grab that cinder block and tie it to the other end of these trees and hope that this end will also sink.
Okay, got the spool of rope.
Do you think this will work? Yes.
Make sure you tie it
Actually, that's a
first.
pretty good spot for it. Why don't you leave it there?
I know. Okay.
No, we can tie it from there.
Okay. Should just tie it right here. Do you think that'll be strong enough?
Yeah, but multiple. Yeah.
Yeah, a bunch of knots.
Yeah, a bunch of nuts.
So are we ready?
I think we are.
I think it'll defy all known physics and still somehow float. That's what I say.
Okay.
I think it'll work. Let's
I
see.
think it works too.
I hope it works.
I bet it works.
Glove, 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 glove.
Yeah! Woo! Good running, Street.
Let's hurry get inside.
Okay. No pine tree. Okay.
We did it. We got the pine trees underwater. Time to go home.
What are we saying?
I don't know. Just something to cap it off.
Should we just all together say like, well, looks like a job well done.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Well, looks like a job well done.
Singing in the rain, what a glorious feeling. Whoa, that's windy again.
Ready?
Yep.
Oh, heavy. So we're getting ready to put the fish in the lake. I don't know how many we have, but probably at least a few hundred. Okay, these guys are going to a new home.
Yep. Just hold still, fish. This might be a little bumpy.
Yeah. It's funny, we picked the wettest weekend of the year to do this. Don't step on the baby grass.
Oh, no.
You know, what are you doing?
No,
Why would you do that?
I'm going backwards. I can't see.
I think when I get older, I want to be one of those crabby old men that says, get off my lawn.
Yeah.
You know?
If you break a window.
Yeah. These fish need some time to acclimate to the new surroundings, so we're going to take the bags out and put them in the water in the shallow area and just let them kind of relax and get to know their surroundings, maybe introduce themselves to the other fish a little bit. They're so small. So I hope they get along with all the other fish, you know, because I kind of feel bad like bringing them into a rough neighborhood.
We were wondering if the ducks, if we need to separate them, they might try to eat them.
Yeah. Let's see, what are these?
They're cute.
Oh, these are bluegill.
Oh, wow.
Are they cute? Do you like those?
Yeah, they're so cute.
Sounds more upside down.
Aww, they're little.
Let's see, these are,
The catfish.
yep, catfish.
Wow.
See the whiskers?
Oh, yeah,
Oh, wow.
the spotted ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
Now these are the ones I think I'm most excited about.
Wow.
These are albino catfish.
Wow.
Is that weird?
Orange.
It's not going to be crazy when they're full size and you suddenly see like this huge white or pink fish in there.
Probably be kind of hard to hide from.
Yeah,
I wonder if you'll see them through the water. I guess they'll be that bright.
I bet they will stand out a lot more.
Yeah.
And I think we only got 30 or 40 of these, so they're going to be kind of like a premium to catch one.
Well.
So if we have some kind of fishing rodeo, it'll be perfect to, you know, be like triple word score if you catch one. So.
Did you hear what happened to Bob Hope and Webster fighting earlier?
No.
They Jacob took a video, but Webster was like fighting him and chasing him, and then Bob Hope went underwater for like a solid 5 seconds.
Really?
And then Webster was looking around, and then you see him like he's like 10 feet away, and Bob Hope just pops up and runs away.
Oh, I didn't know they had that. They could do that.
Yeah, they're like penguins. They just went way
Wow.
under. Yeah.
It used to be named
argue.
Cheese, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Cheese.
Bob Cheese Hope.
Yes, that's his middle name.
Yeah.
Bob Cheese. It was our uncle's duck, and his wife was named Quackers, but then
Okay.
she passed away. So
Not our uncle's wife.
no, Quackers the duck passed away.
Crackers
I'm
in on the
sorry.
mouth.
Yeah. When Louise got bitten by a turtle the other a few months ago.
And Louise is,
A duck.
is that a friend of yours? Well, just a little backstory that all of our ducks have names. And Louise is one of the ducks.
Yeah, and she got bitten by a turtle.
Guys, you're about to see your new home. Ducks.
Ducks. Nope.
They're the welcoming committee.
Ducks.
Bring out a bunny to scare them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our ducks are scared of rabbits, apparently. Yeah.
They're really pretty.
Okay. Yeah, here's the baby bluegill. Time to send them away. You can take one if you want.
I'll take one.
Just to say hi to him.
Oh, no!
What a catch.
He's really slippery.
You guys ready for the albino catfish? Check those guys out.
Oh.
They almost look like goldfish. These are going to be kind of rare, guys, so anytime you see one or catch one, it'll be special. Until we see you again, guys.
They'll probably show up.
Let's see how they show up. This is a big day for them. This is a huge upgrade from where they came from. They were just living in those tubs, so this is their first time seeing a lake. The bass are really popular for people fishing here. Alright, that's it. They're all in their new home. For me personally, I'm just excited to have fish in here again to feed them. That was one of my favorite things to do, would go to the dock and feed them and know that you're making them plumper and easier to see, and when people catch them, they're better catches.
It's just fun to see them, like for the little kids especially too, to see them, all the mouths come up and eat the pebbles.
I just bought some fish food too, so we can go out and feed
good.
them as soon as it stops raining.
Cool. That'd be fun.
It's there tomorrow.
Yeah.
I promised to tell you one of my favorite outdoor activities. Well, it's one that I didn't get involved in until the last 5 or 6 years, and that is making roads and moving dirt in the woods, creating thoroughfares for the family to travel back and forth from their homes to ours. And it's been a joy. It involves knocking trees down. You have to bring out your lasers. You have to put in culverts. And it's been a great joy. And we'll do a larger presentation on this down the road. But hey, as always, thanks for watching.